Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here, Thursday, February the 3rd. It's the Feast of St. Blaise. In our Catholic tradition, this is when two candles like this are placed on people's necks and a blessing is said over them, asking for the intercession of St. Blaise over the throat and all other ailments. Blaise was a martyr for the faith. He was a bishop. Apparently he did, while he was in prison, he was asked to pray for this young boy, according to tradition, small t tradition, who was choking, and Blaise prayed for him, and he was healed of this bone lodged in his throat. So ever since then has become a special blessing that we as Catholic Christians can receive on the day of St. Blaise. Okay, so we are now in 1 Kings chapter 2. David is about to die. He gives a piece of very good advice as a father to Solomon. And I want to read it out. I am about to go the way of all the earth, he says to Solomon. Be strong, be courageous, and keep the charge of the Lord your God, walking in his ways and keeping his statutes, his commandments, his ordinances, and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Moses, so that you may prosper in all that you do and wherever you turn. You know, there couldn't be a better piece of advice given by a father to his son in this case, or of a parent to their child. He exhorts Solomon to keep the law, to live by the law, because it will give you true freedom. It will give you mastery over yourself. It will help you to be a great king. And to always remember you're called to serve your people. But you must have mastery over yourself. Solomon will keep this for a while. He'll be, his notoriety will grow throughout and spread throughout the known world. But we'll see later how Solomon takes his eye off the tiger, to use a modern expression. He takes his eye off the mark. He forgets this exhortation of his father. He should have had it written out in calligraphy and put on everywhere, put on the bathroom mirror, put on the fridge. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Because we need these reminders, because the temptations are all around us, and Solomon will really go off the rails. He'll really go off the rails because he forgets this exhortation of his own father. David probably is, obviously he's learned from his grave sins, his neglect. So he's hoping that Solomon will learn from, his past sins and take this advice. And Solomon does for a while, but he forgets and goes off the rails, to repeat myself. That's why you and I need to daily renew our resolutions, right? It's not just a one-time thing, whether it's marriage, priesthood, as a vow, but just even our daily goals, like our personal goals. These are all things that we need to sort of renew on a regular basis so we don't forget. Okay. So from the Gospel of St. Mark. So Jesus says here, whenever you enter a house, stay there until you leave the place. If any place will not welcome you, they refuse to hear you. As you leave, shake off the dust that is on your feet as a testimony to them. So the 12 went out and proclaimed that all should repent. So this is basically a call to the apostles to trust that God will take care of them. And it's a radical call in a particular way to these men, but it really is going to apply, it applies to everybody, but just to deal with these individuals, they will be sent out on mission and told, if you're faithful to what I'm telling you to do, then God will take care of all your needs. You'll be able to have lodging where you go, because people will want to hear the truth, even though, there'll come conflict and so on, but God will take care of your needs. And not one of these men died of starvation, all right? So God did take care of their needs and their physical attirement and so on, the lodging they needed. They were martyred for the faith, yes, but their physical needs were taken care of. And so it is with you and with me, albeit in different ways. Most of the people, probably all the people that watching this are members of the laity. You have families, jobs, and so on. So you have to do your thing, right? You have to go to work. raised family, kids, and so on. And you need to do that, but it's also important, that each one of us recognizes that we're called here to, in effect, be on mission, raise our families for a purpose. I'm here for, doing this for a purpose. It's not just, to avoid a blood family, or, I don't know, to do my own thing, but I'm here because Jesus has sent me to do this. That's why I'm doing it. I believe that. So we have a purpose in life is what I'm getting at. And if we fulfill our purpose in life, the other things will be added unto us. Well, God will take care of us. Yes, through the normal means of our paycheck and even our RSPs, that's all part of God's plan, His providence, whereby He takes care of us. But we have to remember, we have to think about, is this just the money I'm earning on my own? God has nothing to do with it? Or is this the way God is allowing me to plan for my future in a healthy way? Does it really all come from God, or is it all just about me? This is all a question. I can't tell anybody what to think. I can only pose the questions. And for me, I make a paycheck. It's not all that much money, but the house I live in is provided by the church. I could have made more money by not being a priest, that's for sure. But God has taken care of me. Even though I'm earning my paycheck, earning my salary, I pay my taxes, but God is still taking care of me, right? So this is what we all have to remember, as we're going through our daily lives, is to give thanks to God for what we have and how He is taking care of us. God bless you.